How's it going, everybody? I'm Dr. P, and welcome back today for another Fortnite Battle Royale video. Now, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Today we've got a good one. Today I want to talk about the possibility, okay, not the likelihood, but the possibility of Tilted Towers not being hit or just getting missed completely by the meteor that, of course, is in the sky. We've got some proof. I want to talk about some of this stuff in this video, but before we get into it, go ahead and drop a like on this thing if you guys want to drop a like and enter yourself into my V-Buck giveaway that ends at the end of this month. Gonna have even more winners than I did for March, so make sure you drop a like. There are better odds than ever. Also, if you're interested in free Fortnite skins, be sure to check out the first link in the description below. And with that said, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So if you guys have been subscribed and watching my videos over the past week or two, you'll know that I've been really on top of this Tilted Towers news stuff, like everything that's come out. I believe I was one of the first original people to upload a video, even considering the possibility of Tilted being removed. That video has over 1.2 million views now, and then I followed that up with a couple other Tilted Towers videos that went over really well, so I thought I would actually look at the opposite side of what I've been actually talking about. And while I have to admit the evidence for Tilted being hit by the meteor sometime this month is very good, like I'm not telling you you shouldn't believe that the meteor's coming, but I should also say nothing is for certain, okay? Game developers have been known to troll. It is also April. I know it's the month of April Fool's Day. It's not April Fool's Day, but hey, I think that's close enough to mention. So with that said, let's go ahead and seriously dive into this thing. So obviously you guys know that Tilted Towers has all this overwhelming evidence that basically it looks like it's going to be hit by a comet. Now if you look in the sky, there is actually a comet there, or it's something that looks like a comet. You can't really tell, you know, from the angle you get on the ground. But there's actually a Reddit post where a player actually managed to lag way above the map, and you can clear as day, see that this is a comet. I'll be sure to link the Reddit article I'm referencing in the description down below, but basically you can see, no doubt, it's a comet. It's some sort of projectile from space that's coming down to hit something on the map, okay? Something's for certain. There's a meteor, and it's coming down onto the map, okay? We don't know where it's going to hit for sure. It looks like it's going to be tilted, but as you'll come to find out as you continue watching, probably, but there's a chance it might not be. Now, of course, the first argument I mentioned is it could be an April Fool's prank because, as you guys know, there are vibrations on the controllers when people are near you on Fortnite when you're playing console, and those vibrations actually give off hidden, just like Morse code, different readings, and it actually spells out like SOS, save our souls, and then a bunch of numbers. And it was originally supposed to be April 1st when the comet came, and of course I think that might have been a troll. That in itself might have been a troll, but it actually looks like the release of the comet, or rather the impact of the comet, is going to be around the same time as a very famous comet shower that happens annually, and that comes up in the middle of April. So that looks to be when it's actually going to happen, if it does happen. So while it's not a super strong argument, at least it can be made. A point can be argued that this could be just a belated April Fool's prank. So with that out of the way, let's actually look at what a meteor can do when it hits Earth. So first of all, I am in no way suggesting that video games are the same as real life, because that's not what I'm arguing. I'm fully aware that this is not a realistic game. But if you look at what a comet does, you know, when it hits the ground, in some cases, not that much. In some cases, it can wipe out entire civilizations, entire species. As I'm sure you guys know, it is highly suggested that the dinosaurs, you know, a long time ago, like 65 million years ago, met their maker, met their end, when a comet or a meteor of some sort hit the Earth and then basically killed them all, literally killed them all and made them extinct. So that's, you know, that's a pretty broad range of what a comet can do to the Earth. You know, it ranges from not that much to very devastating results. So what I'm saying here is there's no way to even tell that, you know, even if it does only hit Tilted Towers, is it gonna affect the rest of the map in some way? Because it very well could. There could be rippling effects throughout the entire map depending on the size and the impact of the comet. You can't really tell. There's no way to tell yet. So there's a chance that I personally believe there's an outside chance that the asteroid could, be hitting tilted towers, yes, but that's not the picture. It could be hitting the entire map. It could wipe out everything on the map and make it uninhabitable, and that would be the perfect way to end Season 3 and start off Season 4 with a brand new map. So let's look at what H1Z1 did. H1Z1, another very popular Battle Royale game, they recently, or not recently, but like a year or two ago, they put out a new map and basically deleted their old map. So it's been done before in other Battle Royale games. PUBG's recently started to add some other maps, so I think it's time Fortnite goes along with that trend as well. I'm not saying it's likely, but I'm saying it's very possible that this asteroid could be, the end of this map as we know it. Let me know what you guys think about that. Would you guys be opposed to a new map? Would you guys be opposed to having to completely relearn the map? Of course, the game mechanics would stay the same, but there would be a lot different about the map. Here's an interesting concept I found on Reddit, credit to user Tiny Baby Bread, but basically it's a picture of what the meteor would look like, or what the map would look like rather, if it hit everything literally except for tilted towers. That would be the ultimate troll. Now this would be some absolute cheese. They lead you on to think it's going to be tilted towers, and then it literally is everything except tilted towers. So the only place you can land is tilted. That would be actually pretty fun, like just to experience it one time, to see every single person land at tilted, like literally 100 people at tilted. That would be an absolute massacre, an absolute bloodbath, and I would love to partake in that about 1 or 2 times, and then I would just get really tired and really bored of it, and then of course I'd go back to playing normally, in which case if this happened you probably couldn't, but this is a joke, I think, for the most part. This isn't going to happen, but it's still very interesting to even consider the idea, like just tilted towers. Imagine how crazy that would be. The games would be over so fast, like literally 5 to 10 minutes and the games are over, because everyone's just going to be in such a very tight area, and they're going to die so fast. There has been so much buzz around tilted towers these past 2 weeks. It's been unbelievable. Basically everywhere I check, there's new theories, there's new evidence, there's something I didn't catch the last time, and I love to keep making these videos. I just love to make these videos because, of course, when nobody knows what's going to happen, nobody knows. You can only go based on what you know through the clues, and of course the clues are very suggestive, but even then, there's no way to know for sure because, as I mentioned before, game developers tend to be pretty sneaky and tend to try to troll the community whenever they can, of course innocently, because it would be an I don't know, they try to do it pretty innocently. I can't think of an actual troll that's been pulled off by a game company, but a very good example of that is Treyarch from Call of Duty, and basically people call them Trollarch. They literally call them Trollarch because they are trolling people, especially in the zombies community. I'm not sure how many of you guys played Call of Duty Zombies, but if you do, you'll know Treyarch is an absolute troll when it comes to Easter eggs and items and all that sort of stuff. But I have a super honest question for you guys. So if you could choose, if it were up to you and you alone, would you have tilted towers be taken out? Option A. Would you have everything be hit so there's a new map? Option B. Or would you just have nothing happen at all and keep the status quo? Option C. Now for me personally, I don't really know. It's a tie between A or B because, I would like to see the game get changed up in some way, and those are the only two options that, inherently change the way the game is played. So if tilted towers is removed, there's going to be a lot of meta changes that are going to allow other places to shine, that are going to allow other different people to go to different places they wouldn't have gone before. If the whole map is hit, that's going to obviously invoke the creation of a new map, and if that happens, then obviously that's going to be a lot of change. It might be too much change, who knows, but it would be changed nonetheless, and I think that would be better than keeping the status quo, because as I've referenced with other Battle Royale games that have made it super big, you don't get super popular and then just keep the same map forever. They've all put out new maps at some point. Fortnite has been popular for a solid 4 to 5 months, maybe even more than that by now, and it may be time to do another map. So let me know what you guys think about that. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll catch you later, and until next time, take it easy. Peace out.